How to know whether the other half has an affair. Nobody wants the other party to have an affair. If you always feel that your other half is cheating, then how do you know if the other party really betrayed you? Many married people always have inexplicable distrust of their spouse. How do they observe whether the spouse has cheated? Number 1. Check the other half's time allocation. At first you find that the other half is not right because the other party's work and rest time is completely different from usual, and then you will walk into an endless loop of whether there is something wrong with the other party. On the one hand, there must be something wrong, and on the other hand, there shouldn't be something wrong. Then you will slowly start to pay attention to the other person's time allocation, observe what the other person does in the day, and whether there is anything you don't know about. Number 2. Check the other half's phone. Insecure people always feel that the other party will chat with strangers on their mobile phones, and the other half will be alarmed after playing with the phone for a while, and then take a peek while the other half is not carrying the phone with him, and then he will also make a mental construction for himself, just to see if the other party has derailed. However, in doing so, I found a few strangers who had a hot chat with him. Did he cheat? Number 3. Check the other half's social activities. In addition to the above 2 points, if one party in a marriage frequently participates in social activities, it will also make the other half feel strange. Why does he always attend endless gatherings? Why does he always have endless entertainment? Did he have an affair? What party does he attend? Who are you going to socialize with? With more and more doubts and suspicions, the relationship between husband and wife becomes less important. Whether or not he has an affair, it seems that it has become the center of life. Number 4. Check the other half's appearance. It is undeniable that many people who really cheat will show up on their appearances at the beginning. Who is sloppy and careless about his appearance on weekdays? Why did he suddenly work hard on his appearance? Why do you want to spray perfume when you go out suddenly? Why wear lipstick? Why are the folds of the white shirt ironed and ironed again? All the unusual must be tricky. After doing my best, observing and observing, the conclusion will always be this: TA must have a problem. But how many people can really catch the rape in bed? Are these little observations really useful? Can it make your marriage more perfect? Does suspicion day after day make your life better? 5. Change of attitude. If your man is suddenly very kind to you, buys you clothes today, buys you chocolate tomorrow, and brings you cosmetics the day after tomorrow, you have to be careful. Suddenly being so courteous, there may be some conspiracy behind it. Maybe he is very guilty of having an affair, so he hopes to buy something to make up for it. There is another extreme situation, that is, he becomes very irritable and indifferent. Asking him anything, he ignores you and his temper becomes very fierce. This is also one of the manifestations of having an affair. He often swears, asks him something, does not answer you, etc. Number 6. Late home. Originally, he always went home on a regular schedule. Recently, he has been working overtime, or meeting with friends, eating, and socializing with friends every 3 days. You have to pay attention to it. Suddenly he has become so busy. Maybe there is another secret. Pay more attention to his daily actions. Maybe he will let his friends, your mutual friends, explain to you and prove what he is really doing. But don't be easy to believe that such frequent sunrise and late return must be there are reasons for it. Number 7. Unwilling to let you take his phone. If he suddenly has a lot of information and calls, and he doesn't want you to look at his cell phone, this is probably a problem, and if you ask him, he will hesitate to talk about it. Take some old classmates and new colleagues as examples. It's an excuse to prevaricate you. If he always wants to go out when answering the phone, and the information is cleared regularly, then it is very dangerous. Number 8. Lost interest in you. If there is less and less interest in you in certain things, and you no longer love to hold hands, don't like hugs, and sleep with your back to back, you have to be more careful. This shows that his situation is no longer "it's been a while," as the saying goes, early detection and early targeting, don't suffer yourself. Number 9. Rarely go out with you. Have you discovered that he doesn't like going out with you, he doesn't like to go for a walk with you, and he doesn't want to take you to party with his friends, but he still has as much entertainment as usual, or even more than usual? In this situation, it is possible that the person he brought has changed. If you ask him to accompany you for what he is doing, it is likely to make him unhappy and fight the Cold War. This is also one of the signs of an affair. So how to deal with affairs? In the face of love, everyone's values are different. Some people are emotional and clean, and they can't even tolerate ideological derailment. Some people just keep their eyes open and close their eyes, thinking that it's okay to go out to play as long as they know how to go home, and some have their own wonderful things. When you find that your partner is cheating, the first thing you have to consider is yourself. Sit down and ask yourself, what kind of person do you belong to? In what circumstances did he cheat? Was it a momentary loss under the influence of alcohol, or was he deliberately trying to spend the rest of his life with another person? Can you forgive him? Can everyone be happy after forgiving? If your answer is that a person is happier, then just leave a little bit more neatly. When the other half is found to have affair, the derailed party may feel like a knife, and the sense of security will be severely destroyed in an instant. The security relationship trusted in the past is so insecure, it will feel severely disturbed in the heart, and may become suspicious in the future. Remember that it is yourself that can give you happiness, not others. If you have ever been cheated by your partner, you must know how to let go and let everything happen. It's yours, and you don't have to force it. You need to know that the important thing in life is not only love, there are more things waiting for your attention. If your man doesn't put you first, you might as well put him aside for a while. You still have family and friends worthy of your attention, and dressing is a woman's lifelong career, and she loves her. Worthy of being loved.